Welcome to the video, people. Today I'm going to take you through my top 5 favorite passive income stocks that I'm going to share with you. So if that's the sort of thing to tickle your fancy, then stay tuned to this video to find out more. Right then, for these top 5, I have picked 5 REITs. If you don't know what a REIT is, I suggest you click on the link somewhere here, which will explain what a REIT is. It's real estate investment trust. Again, I'll pause, you can click video. Now you understand what a REIT is, let's crack on. And you might be thinking, why have you picked REITs over any other dividend stock? And so the reason I've done that is purely because the current market is slightly, how we say, shit.
Thanks for reminding me.
And so REITs in general tend to hedge that quite nicely because they're asset based. They don't tend to fluctuate in the same way that stocks do. For example, the REITs that I'm going to take you through, I think in general are probably about 1% down over year to date so far compared to some of the tech and other stocks that are
really hurting.
Aren't quite so favorable. So there's that. And also they pay out really good dividends at the same time. So it's trying to balance against the fluctuating market and at the same time trying to give a decent payback at the same time. So these are the REITs that I have picked. And like I always say, this is not financial advice.
What do you want? Financial advice?
This is just the ones that I personally like. So if you do not like them, that is fine. I'm not going to get offended by it. And if you do like them, then cool. Wicked. Fun. So the first one we're going to be looking at is Realty Income, and that's the ticker O. You might have seen this one around. This is one of probably my favorites. It gives a dividend yield of 4.4%. They have over 11,000 properties, mainly focusing on the retail industry across the US, UK, Spain, Puerto Rico. So they have a fairly diverse and well established portfolio, which is great. They've increased revenues as well. And they, like most REITs as well, especially based, this is in retail, didn't have a particularly good 2020, but since then they've been providing some really good returns. So that was a really good buy. I would definitely recommend that one. For me, that is one of the most solid stocks that you can buy, and I buy into this one every single month. So this is one that I will put in chunk every single month. Good dividends. Do that one. On to number 2. That would be EPR Properties. These are really interesting because the sectors that they're in are more experience-based. So things like theatres, indoor ski areas, anything like this.
Wow.
So that whole sector consists of multiple tens and hundreds of different properties in that sort of space. So again, haven't been great through COVID because all these things were obviously shut.
It was really tough.
And unable to do that, but since then it's been a huge growth industry trying to get people back out there. The second sector they're in is also education, so I think that's another way to balance that more commercial focus to something a bit more solid in the same time. They also give a dividend yield of 6.59%, and that's paid monthly, so that's a great payout as well, and equally have increased their revenue too. So I think, again, first one, quality. Second one, ERP Properties, quality. Give them a check out.
Bye bye.
Another one now coming in with another solid 6.3% dividend yield, and that is SL Green Realty. Now, they are down somewhat, which is a great time to purchase, and generally they're performing well. So they're down in this quarter. They had a 17% loss of revenue, but profits are up and they are tipped as a decent buy. And again, if this is something that you're putting into to get your dividends back, I would say that this would be a class thing to purchase this month and this year in general.
Bye, bye, bye.
So SL Green Realty, they focus on the New York metropolitan area, a mixture of commercial, residential, all those different types of properties around the New York metropolitan area. So for me, good solid buy, SL Green Realty, do a buy. And on to number 4, and that will be Arbor Realty Trust, ARBOR Realty Trust. This has a dividend yield of 8.92%, so a stonking dividend yield. And for me, it gets really good rating. So you look online, it gets a really good solid rating. Current share price $16.3. Generally just tipped as a really solid dividend yield buy. So why wouldn't you? So that's number 4 on my list. I'd definitely go for these. These guys, their investments are in the more mortgage REIT space, so it's more on loans than it is anything else. Does that make sense? Probably not, but either way, that's what they do. But for me, solid buy. So do a buy, number 4. And then the next one. Number 5, similar to the last one, is actually in the mortgage scene, but it is still operating under a REIT. So it's a bit of a curveball in the Chimera or Chimera Investment Corp. Now they offer a dividend yield of 13.46%, which is stonking. They're currently down about 39% this year, so taking a bit of a hit, which is why it's a bit of a curveball. But I think for me, at a share price of $9.87 currently on today, it'll be interesting to see where they go. So for me, I'm tipping this one as one that I have invested in. Again, I have these 5 plus a few more, but these are the 5 that I put the most money into every month. Now, the reason why this is such a benefit is because the high yield dividend payments out then provide me with monthly returns coming back in, so they don't necessarily need to be big movers when it comes to the fluctuation of the stock price. I'm not really backing on that. I'm more backing on the fact that if I continue to put 25% of my savings every month into dividend stocks, as I do with these, then it's a way to increase my investment and increase my portfolio size within this space due to compounded interest, which is fucking quality. So for me, these are the top 5 that I would pick if I was saying to you, these are the ones that you should go today and buy some high yielding dividend stocks. Not crazy, but balanced. So if you're looking for a way to increase your net worth in the long term, buy these. You won't regret it. Over time, keep putting money into it. Job's good, and you will have more money at the end than you did at the start. Isn't that what we're all after? It's definitely what I'm after. Hope you enjoyed my selection of top picks for dividend stocks. I will do one on non-REITs. I'm going to do one on just general stocks that I am interested in as well. And I've got many more videos to record over the next couple of weeks, and I hope to be a bit more consistent with it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know which REITs or which high yield dividend stocks that you are interested in and you invest in. I love to hear about the ones that other people are doing, not just inside obviously the REIT world, but just in general stocks in general. General stocks in general. You know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell everyone about it, even your mum. She might be interested, she probably won't be interested. Maybe your nan, I don't really know. Either way, see you on the next one. Peace.